my computer open with me from the time I get up in the morning to the time I go to bed. It's all day, from homework to Facebook. It's all day. I need my computer for mostly everything I do.
I spend most of my time on Google, actually, because most of what I'm doing on the internet is homework, so that's where I get most of my answers and things like that.
I spend a lot of my time on Wikipedia. I feel like if I'm doing some sort of homework assignment or just want to find out information, it usually has pretty valid sources that have always something that is around what I'm looking for.
Other than homework information, Facebook is where I know most of us spend a lot of our time too.
Yeah, I was going to ask about where the Facebook came in. I thought you guys were the Facebook generation.
Yes.
To be completely honest, I spend most of my time on Facebook and YouTube listening to music.
Other than Facebook, I spend a lot of time on eduflash.net because it's a website where you can access games at school and enjoy.
School, we're allowed to have our laptops with us in class, or for most classes we're allowed to do that. So I always have it open. I write down my homework, my notes, everything is my computer.
Wow. So anybody else? Is it similar for everyone?
Yeah.
Facebook is blocked. You aren't able to access certain social networking websites such as Facebook, or some are available, but the reason is they don't want us to be, I think, distracted during the day. But social media right now is really prevalent in today's society. So I don't know if that's always for the best.
So the school actually blocks access to Facebook and other social media sites?
They also block access to games and stuff like that, but to be honest, there's a way to get past every block the school has set up.
So what's the fascination with Facebook, guys? I mean, what are you really using it for?
I think to see what people think and what they think about you is kind of what, I mean, I'm not saying we necessarily use it for that, but I know a lot of people with the likes and comments and things, I think people are, a lot of times are looking for what people think of them, because I mean, obviously teenagers are really insecure, so I think really that's like what it is.
I think, not necessarily for myself, but I think a lot of it is pandering for attention. The whole ability of being able to like a thing, a lot of people look for having the most likes on a photo or a comment, and I think a lot of it is kind of boosting your self-esteem. Not necessarily for everybody, but for some people I definitely think that's a part.
Yeah, being able to post pictures of yourself, where you are, who you're with, it's more of a social, like, standing thing.
It's really all about just staying in touch with your friends when you're out of school, because I know that my friends are really important to me, and if you can't always communicate, you can just take your phone out or go on the internet and be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? And it's just the way to stay in touch.
I actually use Facebook to help me with my homework, and I do procrastinate with it and socialize because that's what Facebook is. But I use it for homework help too. And
How do you use Facebook for homework?
We have this page set up. It's kind of a Bergen Academy class page, and if you post on there, somebody's always on, and within the next 2 seconds, they'll respond with the answer to your question. So it's really helpful.
And it's always useful, like using Facebook to say chat your friends if you have a quick question about something, and then it's a more direct way of communicating with them sometimes rather than texting or picking up the phone. It's easy.
My parents just set rules, I guess, verbally, and they just depend on me to they trust me and count on me to follow them, and I do, so.